Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing knotless braids, and my special subject for today is my daughter. So first thing we're gonna do, well, clearly I've already started, but first thing you're gonna need is some hair. So the hair I use is called Spectra. It comes with 3 packs basically in one, and I only use 3 packs, the 3 in this pack and then a half of a bundle. So 3.5 packs is basically what was used. It's pre-stretched hair, and then also I used castor oil to oil her hair. Normally you don't do this because you don't want what I use next. Showing you is this edge wax. I use edge wax. It's pretty strong. Her hair is pretty thick, but as far as hold, it doesn't take too much to hold her hair. I actually ended up running out maybe halfway into the front, but I just used some eco style gel, which of course the hold wasn't as great, but again, like I said, it doesn't take too much to hold her hair texture down. She has probably 3C hair. Alrighty, so we're parting. You're gonna part into these perfectly square sections. I went with the medium small braids for her because, hey, we're in quarantine. I got time, honey. So why not? So basically for the knotless braid, you're gonna wanna, well, for my technique, I'll say, I split the part into 3 pieces. The top piece all on its own, and then the 2 bottom are split between each other. And the top middle piece is basically going to cover that knot that's normally there on the outside. So I'm splitting the one piece in half, and I'm going to make a cross out of it basically. Once the cross is done, you're going to take that middle piece that you crossed over, and it's going to join that top middle piece. And then the 2 side pieces, of course, are going to take on those 2 side pieces that you parted out. And the middle piece is going to go, of course, down the middle, and whichever way you pull first, from left or right, it doesn't matter, but you want to make sure you pull that top middle piece down as tight as possible, because that's basically how tight your braid is going to end up being. So I'm crossing over the 2 side pieces and then continuing with this braid pattern, and I'll show here once I get down a little farther that I actually flip the braid over, and my braid pattern is outside. I braid outside, and the reason I use this technique, I actually got it from the African shops that I used to get my hair done at. This technique, to me, it helps to tuck the natural hair under better so that the braids last longer, for one, because your hair isn't, popping out. But this is a better tucking technique because you're able to tuck the person's hair underneath the synthetic hair. And that is the true definition of a protective style, is to protect their hair. So you're going to continue with this pattern, basically pushing out, kind of like crochet. Remember those little plastic things we used to make as a kid? It reminds me of that, but I could be wrong. So I'm continuing down like that. I'm going to go ahead and part the next one. And, it took me a while, honestly, to catch on to this pattern or this technique that I use. I had to practice a few times in order to really get a good grip on the start of the braid. So it was really frustrating at first, but like I said, like with anything, it takes time and it takes practice. So don't expect to be like some pro, because I'm definitely not a pro. I'm just showing you guys the technique that helped me best for these knotless braids. So again, the top piece is out, and then you're going to split the bottom in half. And I put a good amount of edge wax, the beeswax, on all sides of the part, because with the knotless braids, you're going to see every side. Usually with box braids, people are only worried about pretty much the top and the sides. But with knotless, because most people are able to pull them up, we want to get every part of that part saturated in the edge wax or edge control. So here again, you see me taking the middle piece and matching all the pieces together, and then pulling tightly on their hair from that top piece. And that is what sets the tightness of your braid. And for these braids, honestly, I would say edge control, edge control, edge control, because the gel, honey, no. I mean, it worked, but of course the look was totally different. With the edge control, you get that shine, you get that hold that you're looking for. So you get all in all. So you guys can just watch along as I go ahead and finish up her hair. All in all, I would say if we didn't take all the breaks that we did, we actually stopped for a whole day because we had other things to do and places to go. Even though we're in quarantine, we still got lives. So it took, I want to say, a total maybe of 6 hours if I would have kept going, because again, these are small braids. They're not large. And I did want to take my time to make sure they were nice and good, because what I plan on doing is she can keep this style during quarantine. And when we come out, if I need to freshen up the top or the edges, I can. But for now, she's set, and it'll last long because she has the type of hair that frizzes up very quickly. So with cornrows, they don't really work on long terms for her. So with her, individuals work best because of her hair type. And I would say probably with most hair types, individuals probably last the longest, because cornrows get really frizzy quick for mostly everyone, unless you have a relaxer or something. But yeah, I hope you guys were able to catch on to the technique. You can keep watching, and at the end we'll show you the end results and a few cute hairstyles that are ideas that we got from Marsai Martin. I guess you guys should know who she is. She's the youngest producer in the industry. Shouts out to Marsai. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and just enjoy the rest. And one more thing before I go, I forgot to mention, with these knotless braids, you do not want to use as much hair as you use with regular box braids. Normally, with box braids, you would probably use twice as much hair that you use with knotless braids. The point of knotless braids is to get that natural look, like the hair, all of the hair in your head is growing from your head. So you want to get about as much hair that is in the actual part that you're parting. But usually with the regular box braids, they're really heavy because you're using like twice, almost triple the times of hair that's really in your head. So knotless braids are not only have this more natural look, but they're more comfortable. You're not going to have that heavy weigh down on your head, making your neck hurt, which is why I can appreciate the knotless braids so much. But okay, bye now for real.
First impression, you OPN, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN, take the hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN, take that hot road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm tryna put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up, come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm tryna put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up, come to visit me. She say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up, tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up, tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Need to deep breathe, heart and complications. Open up. Need to reread our conversation. Contemplation over our situation. Open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. Open up, open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open, open. Cold as ice and Coca-Cola. Open up, open up, open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open, open.
And we are all finished, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you were able to get something out of the video. I hope that you got maybe a better understanding of knotless braids and or better technique. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever you feel. Leave a comment of what you thought, and if you have any critiques, let me know, because I am here for learning too. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye.